G'day, this is Oz ADV Rider and welcome to episode 4 of my V-Strom makeover. We're going to be getting started on the rear end and see if I can lose some weight. So I've already removed the rear foot pegs and I'm going to be trying to find somewhere new to put my number plate and get rid of this monstrosity. Righto, first up, let's see what these things weigh. I reckon about 1 kilo each. The little one first. Chuck his bolts in too. Just under 1 kilo, just over 2 pounds. Chuck the bolts in too. So 1.2 kilos, 2.5 pounds. So straight up, there's 2 kilos gone. So what to do with this rear end? I want to cut it off there. Either mount the number plate right up here under the tail light, relocate my seat lock, or I mount it just that little bit lower, keep the lock. What we might do is cut it off first, and then I can see where I want the number plate to sit. So let's get this off. Righto, let's get this rack off. Got these 2 tiny little screws. This is just the Givi topbox mounting plate. So I got sick of having to actually unbolt that every time I wanted to take the rack off, so I cut these out so I can get to the bolts. I want to make up my own rack too, because this is quite heavy. We might get that on the scales too while I've got them in here. So what do we got? A bit over 3, nearly 7 pounds. Yeah, so there's a fair bit in that. Now that's got him. Oh, there we go. And of course it's attached by a lot of wires. Okay, so we've got blinkers, number plate light, which I found out doesn't actually work, so I don't know what's going on there. Oh, and I just pulled the bulbs out of me taillights. So I'm just going to remove that number plate light for now. It's tight. Righto, that's nasty. Righto, so this little ledge lip here will kind of seal everything in, so I'm going to cut right below that. That's going to be the best way to cut that. Jigsaw, grinder, hacksaw. Oh shoot. No, this is no good. We're going to get the grinder onto that. Get a bit of an idea what that looks like before we go any further. Righto, I'm going to neaten that up, mount it up. I'm liking it. So how did I go there? I actually don't think that's too bad there. I just did that by eye with the grind, with a cut-off wheel, so we might just tidy him up with this little fella. So I know I said on my last makeover video I was going to concentrate on cleaning up the front. I didn't do any of that. Too eager to get some weight off the rear. I think I'll just get the main work finished and then start tidying things up. Righto, let's chuck that back on the bike. So I'm going to make a aluminium bracket that'll fit in here that I can mount my number plate onto. I'm going to just mount it below that the key, that's for the seat, to unlock the seat. Yep, let's do it. So I have a bit of aluminium, or aluminum as you Americans like to call it. 20mm by 3mm. Okay, so I've just taken this back off again and I've fitted up my number plate lights. And I used the cable from the old number plate light, soldered them together, and that'll just plug into the existing plug then. Righto, let's get it back on the bike. So I've removed the pillion pegs and I've cut back my rear fender. I've fitted some number plate lights. I also fitted these new mirrors. The old ones had it, so I decided to get some round ones to suit everything else. I've got a round headlight, round Speedo, why not have round mirrors? This is what I had on there previously. I do get asked about these mirrors a lot. These were like off eBay for about $25, $30. If you search 10mm BMW mirrors, some of these should pop up. They don't have a brand or anything. This has been dropped on a lot of times and they're starting to swivel on their own. So they needed replacing, so I thought I may as well get the round ones. Rightio, let's start her up, make sure everything still works. I've got to replace that bulb. I dropped it and it's gone a bit dim now. So I've got my number plate lights up and running. That's it for episode 4. Thanks a lot for watching. Next episode I'll be making my own rack. This one weighs about 3 kilograms, so I'm going to try and make one lighter. I've just bought myself a MIG welder, so let's see what I can create. Thanks a lot for watching and I'll see you next time.